And welcome to Ellenboro Elementary School. I cannot think of a better way to celebrate Valentine's Day than by acknowledging Love the Bus Week and honoring our bus drivers. I would like to express appreciation to our Ellenboro bus drivers, Rutherford County Schools bus drivers, and bus drivers all across the state of North Carolina. Ellenboro Elementary is honored to have a number of special guests this morning to join us in this celebration. I would like to recognize and welcome Dr. Janet Mason, Rutherford County School Superintendent. And I would also like to say on behalf of Rutherford County Schools Board of Education, welcome. Brian McClung, Rutherford County Schools Transportation Director. Brian, would you like to say anything this morning? The bus drivers that are in attendance this morning, Rutherford County Schools principals and directors and other special guests, Mike McLaughlin, Senior Policy Advisor to the State Superintendent, Graham Derrick, Section Chief, Transportation, NCDPI, Randy Henson, Transportation Consultant, Western Field Consultant, and our very special guest, Dr. June Atkinson, State Superintendent. Dr. Atkinson, would you like to share a few words with us this morning?
Thank you so much, Mr. Bass, for allowing us to come to this wonderful school. I must tell you, I was really overwhelmed when I got off the bus and came inside and saw all those students and the principals and assistant principals and teachers here. It really is gratifying to be able to work in public education in North Carolina. I'm also pleased to be here with your superintendent, Dr. Janet Mason, and I appreciate the leadership and her work here in Rutherford County. And of course, I'm always glad to see the central office staff. I know they work very hard on behalf of students and teachers in this school and other schools across this county. I know that all of you have busy days and you have students to serve, but I think it's really important that we do take time to celebrate and acknowledge the wonderful work of all of our bus drivers across North Carolina. And I'm glad it's Valentine's Day because all of us need to show the love that to our bus drivers. They are very important to North Carolina students. And it's this morning as I rode bus 140 with Miss Elisa, I noticed that as every child got on the bus, she said hello and she said that person's name. And how important it is for a student, the first person to see is a bus driver who acknowledges the child when he or she gets on the bus. And of course, seeing Lisa greet every student and seeing all those faces on the bus reminded me of a long, long time ago in 1807 when I rode the bus to school. And of course, I still have fond memories of my bus driver, Mr. Bud Gross. Mr. Bud Gross could give me a look through the mirror that would make me be quiet. And there was hardly anyone in the school who could get me quiet any faster than Mr. Bud Gross. But I had lots of respect for him because he was the first person I saw every morning. And he gave me a sense that I would get to school safe and sound. And even today, decades later, we still know that riding the bus is the safest way to get to school. And every year, every day, we have 790,000 students riding the bus to school. And so these precious students are in the hands of our bus drivers. And so I think it's fitting and proper that all of us who are here today, that we stand and applaud the bus drivers who are represented here today. When you think about it, many students would not be able to have the opportunity to go to school if it were not for our bus drivers. I was one of those children. I needed transportation to and from schools. We also, I think about this all the time, but can you imagine what the car line would be if all of the students had parents or others to bring them to school. And can you imagine the sizes of the parking lots we would need, especially at the high schools, if every single child rode a car to school? And so we really, we save a lot of gas when it comes to having our buses. And in fact, each year we save about $1.3 million of money that would have been spent in gas. So actually, not only are you a bus driver, you are a money saver for parents and for people who need to get their children to school. So you mean a lot to us, and I want to thank you on behalf of all of the children in North Carolina, and we have about 1.5 million of them, to thank you and the people you represent across North Carolina. And as I was saying to the bus drivers, this is the first time when I met with bus drivers when most of the bus drivers were women. So you were leading the way of showing other parts of the state that women are great drivers. And of course, we know men are great drivers also. My husband reminds me of that very frequently when he is riding with me. So it is wonderful that you are here today to represent all of the bus drivers we have across the state. And I thank you for your work, and I also thank all of the people who are represented here for the great work you do every day on behalf of the students. I wish that we had those streamer airplanes that we could fly every day when people are out and about, and I would like for that streamer on the airplane for people to see is that our public schools are the best choice for our parents in our nation. So again, I am pleased to be here, even though I had to get up earlier than I usually do. I am pleased to be here, and again, thank you, bus drivers, and thank you, Rutherford County Educational Family, for all the work you do on behalf of students. Thanks so much.